interesting problems that I worked on, and I spent almost all my time working on, were load balancing and proxying, service discovery. I worked on a project called Doozer quite a while ago, and then eventually etcd came around, and I went to CoreOS and worked on etcd. And distributed consensus was also something that's like a really kind of more of a distant part of my past now, and I don't really put a lot of effort into that anymore. But load balancing and service discovery and what you can do with your data plane is something I focus on a lot these days. And much like, kind of like Martin Yan, I like to try and find utility in the simple tools that I have and these powerful tools that I have to build more complicated and complex things and try and reduce them down to much more simpler primitives. And so I kind of want to talk my way through, or I want to talk you through a little app, a very simple app. And we're going to kind of go through the evolution of a distributed app and then look at how some tools that we kind of almost, I would say, neglect could actually make things a whole lot easier and help us simplify our applications as well. So let's build a to-do list. I've chose a to-do list because it's something everybody can relate to, has worked with, and is constantly aggravated with on all the everything that is out there and available today. So let's go through and build a very basic one, and then we'll see how complicated and how quickly it can become complicated. So this is our to-do list. We have one list, it's our shopping list. There are items, and there are checkboxes. And with these checkboxes, we can check things off. This is the most basic to-do list we could possibly build. How many of you have built one of these? Maybe it was like a fun project when you first, like something to like kind of dip your toes into some new technology or languages. You can build a to-do list. And then let's add a new feature. Another feature might be that we can have multiple to-do lists. That seems reasonable and like a really great feature to have. My life isn't just one long list of things to do. I like to categorize them. So how might we build that? I think to get started, it might look something like this. How many of you would probably just default to this? You have your HTTP server, and you have a database. It's super basic, super easy. This is the right way to start. This is a SQL database, by the way. We're not going Mongo or anything yet, okay? And so our call graph, if we were to look at this as like a distributed system,